Hey Libras, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do a general love reading for you guys. Let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this reading for you. Ooh, that came out quick. First card out we have is Blossoming Abundance. Let's get another card. See what other energies are surrounding this reading for you. We have Void of Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. And let's get one last one from Romance Angels. And we have Wedding. This situation involves marriage. All right, so Libras. Where to start? So I'm actually getting a couple of messages from these cards. So the first is that you are, or somebody in this relationship is in a place where you don't think that anything is going to come of it. It almost feels as though there is a situation that you thought had ended, that you thought was dead, but it's almost as if it's just a little bit dormant. Like it almost feels like the equivalent of a seed that has been buried deep underground, and now it's the fall, it's going to be the winter, and so nothing really grows then, right? And so you're thinking, oh, okay, well, it's not there, there's, nothing's going to grow out of this. But there's a sense that deep underneath where this seed is, where it's all tucked away and it's warm, it's starting to build roots. So, you know how plants, they sort of, they grow down before they start growing up. It feels like that's what's happening here. And even though you don't feel as if anything is growing, despite your best efforts to nurture it, there's something coming. There's something that's growing very quietly underneath the surface that you can't necessarily see. And it has to do with relationship, with a commitment, with some sort of higher level, something that's very serious, where you thought that there was actually nothing. So that's the main message that's coming through. So I'm not even going to get into the other one because that came out so strongly. But let's get into some tarot and see what's going on with you. So for my Libras, what's the current energy surrounding my Libras right now? We have the Four of Cups in reverse. For your person's energy, wow. Yeah, we're not going to take all of those. Let's try this again. What's the energy of Libra's person? We have the Eight of Coins in reverse. What's currently hidden? The Two of Coins in reverse. Advice from Spirit. The Queen of Swords in reverse. And the potential outcome. Potential outcome for my Libras. The World. All right, so let's grab some more tarot and see if we can clarify these a little bit further, starting again with your current energy. Wow, we have the Four of Cups in reverse clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse. For your person's energy, we have the Five of Wands. What's currently hidden from you? The Four of Wands in reverse. Advice from Spirit. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And for your potential outcome, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we also have the Six of Swords. Okay, Libras, let's get into this. Some of you are not going to like what I have to say, but here we go. So for your current energy, we have the Four of Cups in reverse clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse. That does not happen very often, but what it feels like right now is that you were trying to get over a feeling of rejection. That you feel as though you offered your cup to someone else and they turned it down. And I don't think that this happened just once. I don't think that this happened just twice. I think that there's been a fairly consistent feeling of just being shut down. Like you open the door and it's like, damn if they ain't do their best to just close that bad boy right in front of you. You know, it's one of those, I'm not laughing because it's funny, I'm laughing because it's so ridiculous. But that's what it feels like where you are right now, is that you're trying to get past rejection and sort of accept where things are right now between you and this person. Now, for this person, if you have contact with them, and I don't think that you all are like talking every day. I think that you all might interact with each other every now and again, but it's nothing serious. It's nothing consistent, none of that. But it feels as though every time you do talk to this person, there's a sense of disappointment. There's a sense of disappointment. Oh, I just got tongue-tied. Where they are like in defense mode. Like they just absolutely refuse to acknowledge or accept anything that they've done wrong. I don't even know if they think that they actually did anything wrong. And even if they did realize it, they're not trying to fix it. It's like they're not doing anything. It's kind of like you put yourself out there time and time again, and they didn't pick up the ball and run with it. They just didn't do anything. They didn't put any measurable amount of effort into this interaction with you. What you don't see coming is that this person is feeling quite a bit of lack right now. And they're starting to realize that their sort of lack of balance, their lack of being able to sort of manage their ego and be in this with you has led to a feeling of instability. They don't have that security that they sort of felt when you were around, when you were putting forth effort. So your lack of presence now in their life is noticed. Whereas they acted like they didn't care, they're probably still acting like, like they're not bothered by any of this. They're acutely aware that there is a hole in their life from where you once were. And so now you're sort of trying to, get out of this energy of feeling rejected and move on. And I think that they're feeling that. They're feeling that you're pulling away from them. What we have for the advice from Spirit, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is that whatever you're doing in your own process to heal, whether it's getting out with friends, trying new things, taking classes, basically taking care of yourself is what you should keep doing. There's no need to blast this person. There's no need to, announce that you're healing. There's no reason to disclose anything you're doing to take care of yourself right now. Spirit is saying that's all that matters, is that you take care of you. This is your time now to move in silence. This person is they should no longer be privy to your life or anything that happens in it. This is you focusing solely on you. Now, this is a part where you might get a little bit mad, Libra. I get it. I watch tarot myself, and the last thing that I want to hear is, "Oh, they're coming back." No, I'm healing, Mother. Look, that's not necessary. Don't come back. Stay right over there where you are going to get. However, we have the World. We have the Six of Swords and we have the 8 of Pentacles. So Libra, remember over here, we had the 8 of Coins in reverse. This person wasn't really trying to put any work. They weren't doing anything to help nurture this. Well, guess who's back? They're back, and they're ready to work. They recognize the void, and they want to fill that. They want to get to a better place. They're looking for changes. They're looking for a new chapter, a new beginning, a fresh start with you. Now, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to entertain this person. No judgment if you do, none whatsoever. I think that if you do, you will be coming from a stronger position because you've done your healing, you've focused on yourself, you've done all of this work behind the scenes. So you're good. You're good with them, without them, in spite of them, whatever. You're good. I will say, though, that if you do entertain them and let them show you that they're willing to put in the work, if they show you that they have changed and they're able to do that consistently over time, then things look pretty promising, actually. It looks as though they have learned the error of their ways. But again, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to give them the opportunity to show all of that to you. So let's grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Final message for my Libra collective. Okay, so we had 2 that came out. The first one is satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. And we also have vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. So this is you, Libra. This is you after your healing process. This is you stepping into your power, feeding into yourself, where you love yourself so much that there is no such thing as rejection for you. It's only redirection. And thank you, universe, for not allowing this energy into my space. Thank you for knowing when maybe I didn't. In spite of all of that, I don't think that this has diminished your desire for a healthy, loving relationship. And so I think that you are going to continue to pour into yourself. You will be able to show that to the world around you. And I think that whether you like it or not, that energy is going to pull this person in because they realize what they're missing from their own life. They want that energy to come in. And I think that they are going to do their absolute best to match that and to be more reciprocal. It feels as though they're going to let their ego go. But again, Libra, it's up to you whether or not you want to give them the opportunity. So I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this is helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you huge hugs.